Recently, another pro was caught cheating. Here you can see him aim locking on a guy through double box.
Wait, what the fuck? Clara!
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Time is but a window. Now recently, Team SGGT was disqualified from the qualifier known as MESA Asia Series. This is because one of their teammates was caught cheating. I think you pronounce his name Geneka. Geneka was banned for cheating and the rest of the Russian team were handed temporary suspensions. This is because Geneka has attracted numerous complaints and cheating allegations. Now these cheating allegations were from the match against the Chinggis Warriors. Again, not sure how to pronounce it. Now I'm going to show you guys two things. One, I'm going to show you guys his best match where he dropped the most kills, which was on Inferno. But the thing that's actually getting the most controversy is this round on DDoS 2. Now apparently there was an incident with Geneka at 15-13 where he locked on a guy. So here's the round and let me know what you guys think. Now at the beginning of this round he's lurking over here in B tunnels. Now eventually they do execute onto the B site, but I didn't see anything too suspicious this round until the end. Then he had a pretty interesting play on a guy pushing through the smoke before doing a 180 and taking a guy down from the window. Here, you guys will see what I mean here in a moment. I just want to show you guys the full round in case you guys catch something I don't.
Coolest. Just boson na berjawad 2-3. За китов байгаа. За тийм сайт руу орж ирэх нь нэлээд асуудалтай. Geneka. За coolest ингээл 1-1.
Did you guys catch it? Right here he does a 180 and he doesn't actually even spot out the CT. Even if his teammate said that he was pushing through the window, he doesn't see him and yet manages to flick on him through the double box. Either way, I couldn't get this demo to watch his POV through the entire thing. This is from the live stream, but I did manage to get his demo of his highest fragging game. Alright guys, so I've been having some technical difficulties with this demo, trying to get his POV. For some reason the demo's busted and won't show individual rounds, and it only shows two of the players when you try to click through them. So I'm actually going through manually and adjusting the camera onto Geneka by typing it in console. So we'll see how well this actually works. Either way, this is the game that he had the most kills in. He played 3 games in this tournament, qualifier, whatever you want to call it. And this one was the one he carried. So hopefully, if any of them are going to show anything, this will be the one. Now usually in higher level games like this, someone that's cheating will use something like a radar hack because it's far less likely to get detected instead of using some kind of aim lock or just a full out wall hack. That being said, this is no ordinary pro-level cheater, and he did use an aim lock on Dust 2. Now for the first couple of rounds, he doesn't really do too much. You can see that he died on that first round, and here he's going to die. Looks like he's going to be going down middle. Aggressive push, does get the dink, but not enough to win the round. Alright, here's where things should start to get a little bit more interesting. Looks like him and his teammate going for a little bit more aggression control. It actually is smoked off, so they're kind of sitting back here. Smoke grenade coming over the top. Flashbang over the top. I don't think he's just going to push straight through. Doesn't really have to check anything, but he does check over to the right. Very confident about this. Takes down control easy up there in top mid. And honestly, that aggression itself was a little bit suspicious. Unless they know something about this team and that this is one of their executes. Either way, in very good positioning right here. And the last terrorist should walk right into his crosshair. So let's see if they pull off an aggressive play like that in the future with the same kind of nade setup from the other team. Alright, once again, they're playing fairly aggressive here, but this time the terrorists are holding it. No smokes from the terrorists or anything like that. He is going to peek out aggressively. He's spamming down from that wood area. I mean, that could just be a spam. It's not exactly on target, and I mean, it's not like the person's really going to move from that location. That is kind of how the angle works there. Him and his teammates still fairly aggressive right here. Playing anti-flash. I don't think they've heard anything. Oh, now they have. And his teammate's going to flash for him. He is able to spam 2 down, pulls out the USP, trying to fall back. Did plenty of damage there, though. Now, we also don't know how much information he was giving his teammates. So, that was a very well-timed flash push. He's actually rotating off, it looks like, or at least he looked like he was rotating off. I don't think they made any noise, but all of a sudden he's deciding to come back here. Able to spray one down while blind through the smoke. Definitely does hear them right now. Typical spam spot, nothing too weird about that. One in CT spawn. It had to have been called out by his teammate. Alright, one guy pushing up quick here. They do have that smoke in place. He's just spamming it. Again, with that aggressive smoke that they threw here, he's not set up to try to push it or anything like that. He is going to peek out, though. Does take out rocks right there. Alright, the terrorists are actually making their way back over here with the bomb towards the B site. But he's rotating over here towards the A site. Let's see what he decides to do. It looks like he is now coming to the realization it's going to be a B take. Pushing his way up. And he's going to go aggressive. Spamming into the smoke. Does quite a bit of damage. No kill though. Down to 14 bullets. Take a couple of shots there at the smoke. Able to kill the planner. Alright, this round they're going to throw a Molotov and no smoke. But we have seen that he has had some pretty aggressive plays from time to time. That being said, that first time they threw the smoke, he pushed right through it. But after that, the next 2 times they threw that aggressive smoke here, he didn't. Now they have that smoke up again. There is one guy holding it this time because they did get punished the one time. Look at that. The way that he played this is so different. How he just spams them through the smoke there. Did quite a bit of damage there. The way that he played that was just really suspicious, let's be honest. Pushing through, checks over to the right, like any player should. Comes up mid behind him. Teammate actually peeks out. It was a good time for his teammate to peek out. Holding that right hand side. Did check it, didn't spot him out. Now he's going through underpass. Teammate holding to make sure it doesn't push through. And finishes off the final terrorist. Another round that just looks like he has way too much information, pushing through Banana like that, getting the kill in middle as the guy rotated off of Banana, and then of course knowing where the last guy was, even confident enough to pull his knife out while he's going through underpass, even though the last guy hadn't been spotted out. Alright, let's see if he jumps up here. Okay, he is going to jump up here and spam it this time. Of course, there was a couple shots from the terrorist first. Alright, so the terrorists have gotten a couple digs up middle, pushing their way over here towards the A site. Have pretty much almost full control except for Fidpit of the site. And Geneka, gonna go, or Geneka, how do you even say that name? Either way, cleans up the last 3 kills. Really well done. Alright, there is a smoke at bottom of Banana. Did spam a little bit there a second ago. Looks like he's gonna be rotating off and making his way over here towards the A site. And honestly, this is the play to make. The guy at B is just a little bit too shady, so I'd probably be going A also. Either way, there is a smoke up here. Takes some shots and just decides to just straight up push through it. Does hear people shooting. Comes out right behind that terrorist, but his teammate's able to get the kill. The last guy is going to be wrapping around on them. Alright, going to be holding the angle here. This time they're going to be pushing through. No aggression from him, but just holding the angle. Alright, going to be nading over the top here. Actually kind of turned away thinking that a flash was coming over or something. Either way, He played good anti-flash there, but he ended up getting mollied back. Because of that, his teammate didn't have anyone to help him out and got picked off pretty easily. He's going to be falling back over here into sight. His other teammate is actually going to be peeking aggressive with an AWP. Oh, he got absolutely destroyed right there. So now he's all by himself over here. Does have that smoke in hand. If I were him, I'd throw that smoke since he's a god through smokes. Him and a teammate pushing through here. Once again, going for the flank. He's going fast. It's like he knows that they're not walking it. There. Okay, he did have a teammate in mid that probably spotted it out. Okay. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that. Let's see how he goes about retaking. Might just decide to save in this situation. The way that he peeked that off angle. For a normal molly, one guy is in sight with an AWP, does spot one out, and takes a shot. Alright, good timing on that smoke. Peeks out, spraying in there, one guy on the right hand side. This time he is definitely not spraying in the right spot, even though he did hear the AWP twice. Note, he is walking, and he is taking his time. Keeps looking over that way. You can see that the terrorists, once again, making their way back, and guess who is making their way back? They can't throw him off. Alright, maybe they can. They just changed directions again. He's going to throw a flashbang for his teammate and run back over here towards the A site, and they are up mid already. The double fake worked out. And the last guy over there, coming out of apartments, taken out by his teammate. Repositioned over here to peek towards mid. One guy on the right-hand side. Pushing his way up. His teammate's going to get the kill. There is one guy on the left-hand side as well. This guy does peek out. Actually took down his teammate. That's an incredible shot by that CT. Alright. Going into sight. Getting that USP, and his teammate's going to plant that bomb. The CTs are going to be rotating over. One guy rotating through spawn. One guy coming up mid. Pretty standard here. And gets absolutely annihilated. Alright, on to the anti-eco round, and he's going to throw a grenade over here towards B. Actually not going to connect with anything. Standard molly, but there is a guy in that corner that's going to get mollied off. And gets taken out. Now, two guys aggressive here, and he's going to help Zingy a little bit, but Zingy doesn't need any help. Alright, this round making his way over here through halls. There's one guy over there on the left-hand side, one guy in pit. And he's going to come out, look straight towards the guy in pit, but gets taken down. Alright, once again, just going to push right through this smoke. His awareness on when to push through smokes is absolutely incredible. Does get flashed here, one guy on the left-hand side. Actually, both peeking out now. Gets out and gets them both. Alright, this time there's another smoke. This time he is not aggressing through the smoke, but it kind of looked like he was almost following this CT at first. His teammate goes first. Look at him switch from target to target, just spamming over there towards that second guy. He is going to nade that guy. Not for much, but he did nade him. CT's going to push aggressive. Hide. And he gets taken down by the ridiculous movement speed of that MP9. And creeping around the left way, there's one guy over here in library. He's going to push through the smoke. Gets taken down from pit. But the game is still not over. We're still on match point, and the CTs are bringing it back. Geneka going to have to go with a Tech 9 this round. No aggressive smoke this time. And they're also holding it more passive. I mean, they do have a boost. And he's going to get absolutely annihilated by that. Alright, going for an aggressive banana play here. There is a smoke. One guy on the right-hand side. Looks like they're going to flash peek it real quick. Do have a nade. That nade did quite a bit of damage. Nice 30 damage to him. Another nade over the top, but that one didn't actually connect. CTs are going to be falling back here. Geneka's pretty sure that he's already fallen back. I'm not sure if he heard the footsteps. Either way, now he's the only one here on banana. His teammates are going for the A execute, it looks like. And now he's going to be trying to rejoin them. Alright, so we got one guy over here in pit, one guy in sight. Spam this guy in sight. He did spot him out. He killed his teammate by accident there. Just going to hold the angle here. CT is just going to walk right into it. Gotta pick up an easy kill. Last guy on the other side gets taken down by his teammate and they win the game. Now personally, I think this game alone was blatant enough that you can say that this guy is definitely cheating. He looks like he has way too much information. He always flanks at the right time, looks at people through walls constantly, spams people through smokes and other objects. And of course, sometimes you get the weird transfer spray aim lock, regardless if there's a smoke or an object that's blocking the other target. Either way, job well done, another cheater banned. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And as always, have a great day.